Hey, Pangea, One Love, Lydia Liza, Derrick, Mayson, Big Cats, Toki Wright. Can we go back to a place that maybe never was the case? Erase the hate, I locked the letter in the safe. The castaway with castaways, they say that no man is an island. If you were ever stranded, how'd you manage to be smiling? How you keep it? What's your secret to avoid all of the violence? For surviving in this new land, would you use a hue to judge a human? Would you put the pain away until a rainy day? Avoid the obvious. Learn to read the signs or carve your name aside the obelisk. One love. Northside. One love. Could you ever learn to share responsibility to cook and clean? I look at you, you look at me.
What do you see?
I am the son of the sun, born on a Sunday, maybe Monday. We can't forget the past, but know the future's coming one day. I can see it clear, we must become the year one becomes. I remember in December, in the coldest winter, when we had to fall out from the fallout. What we all about? Can we get to where we going without going over what made people broken in the open? Can we put that truth in motion? What could we avoid? If an asteroid's deployed, then it barrels at us like they shooting fish in barrels blasting. So I'm asking, if I tell the truth and it makes us uncomfortable, should we stay? Should we run? What should we do? When it's true, it's about me and you, Pangea. Pangea. Yes, Toki Wright, Reggie Reg. Soul Tools, Rhymesayers, #1. The song is called A Different Mirror, the title track off A Different Mirror. It's a story. Yeah. Am I my father's son? Am I my forefather's son? When his poor daughters whore out of slums, my instrument, my heartbeat, my drum was stolen the pits of a ship as I squint for the sun. A heavy lash, travel hit my body mass, split it into half, cutting like a razor edge of glass, but I laughed. Gotta be a dream to be unfree, starved hungry, drugged by a chain called ugly. Only my scars love me, only the stars fall from me. Charred by the tar on our branch where they hung me. burned through the blood and the bone as my soul rose. Landed in the stomach of my woman, soon to be a mother. Out of the slave quarters, saw me sway beneath the moon. Raped so many times that she was thought to have a barren womb. Haunted by the nightmares, I returned in the dreams. 9 months in the fields, no maternity leave. Traveled out the birthing channel minutes after I was born. Overseers came to snatch me right out of my mother's arms. Blood stains splattered on her tattered clothes. Weakened by the labor, she gets up to follow after slow. Crying, screaming no, but I was so recording to my death. And in that final breath, my soul left, and this curse lasts for centuries. If you've forgotten, read your shirt tag and what percent is cotton. Yeah. A different mirror. Rhymesayers. Soul foods. It's a story of struggle. Twin Cities. Beneath the scars and callous hands from working in the yard, they said they freed my people, yet we still work on the farm. Several generations past emancipation gone, I moved up to the north and volunteered to fight a war. That same strain of DNA that slaved away is running through the swollen veins of he who joined the draft to fight the German state. As I held my rifle and my Bible up against my rivals, crawling under jagged wide tie, pray for my survival. Tapped the filter, lit my cigarette. Frozen to the bone beneath the uniform, yet dripping sweat. Bees under the army greens with patches on the sleeves. Lying in the trench, I hope I'm catching no disease. After fighting for this country's freedom overseas, I returned to burning crosses, fire hoses, and police. It was cool for me to risk my life to fight the right and go and shoot, but I can't feed my pregnant wife or go inside the voting booth. So I break bricks, break dishes, shoot dice, sip sherry, snort girls, shot some boy twice. Caught wind of a quick come up jewelry store heist. Said they need a gunman to watch they back on Thursday night. I said alright, with that hunger in my eyes. A baby on the way, one woman strong but still she cries. So the plans devised, meet on Wednesday to go over this. Life is such a gamble with no poker chips. Leave the fighting meeting, stop to call my woman on the payphone. 9 months she pregnant, swollen feet but she don't stay home. Working across the tracks with no blacks Latin. Black child in jeopardy from cleaning white babies' cracks. Hello, I just got up in something dangerous. She says if it'll help us out of poverty, she'll pray for us. Touches on a baby, I hang up and walk into a store. Bump into a cop, we're walking in, he's walking out the door. Pulls out his baton, his hand is on the holster and the trigger. Swung and hit my head and said, you watch where you going. Blood running down my face, neck and back. I couldn't help but react. Slapped a pistol out his hand, punched him in his face until it bled. Choked him by the throat until his eyes rolled back into his head. Before he died, he struggled reaching out to get his gun. So inspired by it, I ain't even think to run. As the siren sounded, I walked down the block to catch a breath. A dozen cops surrounded as I lit another cigarette. I yelled, I fought your water proof that I'm a man. They beat me till I died, but after cuffing up my broken hands, soul rose and landed in the stomach of my woman. As she knelt upon another pearly white floor humming. The comfort of this country has been built on so much misery. Know the history. Black.